Hello friends and welcome to a Lorwyn Eclipse quick draft. If you're new here, my name is Cody Lee and I upload a brand new draft video every single day, and quick draft is kind of my favorite. They tend to go pretty quick, you tend to get really synergistic decks, you're drafting against bots so you don't have to wait for other people. It's kind of just the best of both worlds, and if that's something that interests you, if you enjoy watching drafts, if you enjoy that type of content, well, don't be a blight rot, don't have putrid bubbles popping all over your arm. Ugh, disgusting. Instead, be a Riss, enjoy it, fade into the nothingness, which we're going to start with. We're going to start with that Riss. Let's jump into it. Yeah, Elf Warrior. It is white. When it enters, another target creature gains Persist, and then remove any number of counters from target creature you control. Activate only as a sorcery. Extremely good, and we're going to jump into it. Following that up with, I do think there's going to be a great opportunity to have extremely synergistic decks. Hexing Squelcher, 2 mana 2/2. Spells you control can't be countered. Other creatures you control. I'm just going to take the Hexing Squelcher here. And maybe wearing goblins. Ooh, Thoughtweft Lieutenant? Thoughtweft Lieutenant goes right with Riss in a way. Whenever this creature or another Kithkin specifically, so we want to be Kithkin, but we could also take a Cinder Strike, but let's take the Thoughtweft. Let's take the Thoughtweft. Reaping Willow here is probably the pick. Bringing back Thoughtweft. Eclipsed Realm is also interesting. I mean, maybe we just take the Eclipsed Realms. I think this is probably the better pick, so let's take it. Morkant's Eyes is amazing if you are in Elves. You'll notice I haven't seen a ton of Elves, so I'm not going to take it here, but I am going to take the Gallows. Gallant Foul Knight. I'll take another Gallant Foul Knight. Hovel Hurler. Oh, I saw this for the first time in one of my other packs. I think I'm going to take the Timid Shieldbearer, but 5 mana for a 6/7 enters with... No, we're taking this. The Giant Warrior. That looks really good. Keep out, solid removal. There's an Elder Auntie, might be good. Eclipsed Realms might be good, but keep out, solid removal. Personify. Exile target creature you control, then return it to the battlefield. That exiling a Riss, creating a 1/1. Yeah. We'll keep it. Put that in the sideboard, put that in the sideboard, and put that in the sideboard. Now, Lorwyn, Imperfect Naturalist. Not what we're looking at here. We're looking much more at this Bristlebane Outrider. 4 mana for a 3/5. This creature can be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. As long as another creature entered the battlefield under your control this turn, this creature gets +2/+0. I don't know if this only triggers once or if it triggers multiple times, but we're going to take it. We are going to put this Hexing Squelcher in the sideboard, and honestly this Reaping Willow might as well. But we're almost like mono white. So maybe Reaping Willow really is the move and we're mono white? No, Thoughtweft Lieutenant's too good. I just had a second there. Gathering Stone, perfect. We want to be Kithkin. We've got 5 of them already. Hexing Squelcher, we could have had 2 of them. I'm seeing it. There's a deck there. Pitiless Fist, solid. Dawn Blessed Pennant. You can choose one of the tribes. Whenever a permanent you control of the chosen tribe enters, you gain a life. You can pay 2 to sacrifice it. Return any of the card of that type to your hand from your graveyard. I fumbled my way through that hard. We're going to take Pitiless Fist. Solid removal. Glad to have it. You'll notice we're not getting very many Kithkin from this direction, which is a little bit sad. This is a 2 mana 2/2, so we're going to take it. Thoughtweft Charge. We'll take the Thoughtweft Charge. Midnight Tilling. Yeah, Appeal to Erdu. We're probably not going to play the Appeal to Erdu, but we're going to take it. Wary Farmer. Finally, something we can play. Thoughtweft Imbuer. Thought Weft Lieutenant, both very, very good cards. A Timid Shield Bearer. I do want more 2-drops. I mean, I say that, but we do have quite a few. But we want more Kithkin, so let's get more Kithkin. Gilt Leaf's Embrace is a good combat trick. Gold Meadow Nomad is playable. I probably won't play 2 Gilt Leaf's Embrace, and that's too slow for a Kithkin deck. Goat Nap. Soul Immolation, another one of those, but there is a Brigid. I haven't played Brigid. So 3 mana, 3/2. When this creature enters or transforms, create a 1/1 green and white Kithkin creature token. When it transforms, you can tap to add X green or white, where X is the number of other creatures you control. Pretty insane. We're going to be taking that. Protective Response is one we would like. Crossroads Watcher would probably be one we would like as well, but we're going to take the Brigid. Claw-Chan Festival is one that we would also like to have. Very easy pick there. Flock Imposter. Kinsbale Aspirant. 1 mana for a 2/1. Exactly what we're wanting here. Whenever another creature you control enters, this creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Love that. Moonlit Lamenter. Pretty good. A little bit slower. Wanderbrine Trapper, on the other hand. This is just a tapper, and tappers are pretty dang good. Another Gathering Stone. I do think I will take another Gathering Stone. We'll take another Gold Meadow Nomad. Radiant Downguard. We'll take a Riverguard's Reflexes. A Keep Out. Take the uncommon. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Now we're going to be cutting that Reaping Willow probably. Well, no, everything we've got's only 1 green. I think we maybe go down like that. We got to make 4 cuts. Those are both so good. What's our breakdown here? The Gold Meadow Nomad is just not good enough, I don't think. I think both of those are good enough. Exile target creature you control, then return it. We got enough things where that's at least somewhat interesting for us. I think we're dropping like we gotta drop some combat tricks. Gilt Leaf's Embrace is one that I think we want. We're gonna drop one of the Keep Outs, and we're gonna drop a Riverguard's Reflexes. Done. Play. Green white. Let's get into it. I'm ready for this. All right. This is going to be a keep. Thought Weft Lieutenant coming down on 2 is interesting, so we'll do it. We'll do it. And Brigid is coming down on 3 and is probably going to transform. I'm so excited. I haven't played a... Oh my gosh. That makes me sad. I haven't had a chance to play the transform cards yet. Don't kill it. They're gonna tweeze it. Ooh. Called it. Kithkin. We're gonna put it in the graveyard. And then we're gonna attack. Kindred enchantment. Oh, this only costs 2. Love that. Oh, we are 100% gonna take that. Remove a counter. Yeah, we're just gonna play a big ol' thing here. Gathering Stone is honestly a really good one. It has a whole bunch of text on it, but basically makes everything a little bit cheaper. When it enters, you get to look at the top and put a Kithkin in your hand. And every turn you get to do the same. If you don't, you get rid of it. That's gonna die. A little bit sad, but better to kill it. A Gristle Glutton, a Warren Torchmaster. Ooh, I'll put that on top. Resolve. I'm gonna keep the tapper bag. I almost wish that they would trade off. The Kithkin style of like giant necks is super funny to me. I'm not gonna do that because if he attacks, I will block. I'm gonna play another Gathering Stone on Kithkin. And turn. The 2 Gathering Stone on Kithkin that haven't been able to resolve is kind of funny. You're gonna Blight to get faced. We get to draw, and then draw. And then we get to play, and play. And then also play. And no attacks. We're gonna surveil 1 to put that in the graveyard. Then the Gathering Stones are gonna just do work. The thing is, you can't do anything with that at instant speed. So yeah, you can pick off one of my tokens now. Let's bring in... Ooh, how do I want to do this? I think I want to bring in the Brigade. Swing for 5. Sure, trade them off. Surveil 1. Get out of here, lands. How many lands have I milled? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's pretty sick. Only 6 lands left in there. Gathering Stones are giving me a lot of motion. Boulder Dash is a good one versus Kithkin. Reveal it. Reveal it. And then we draw. And then we play this. We undo that. We're going to come in with all 3 of those. Sure. Yeah, one turn. Oh, we'll leave that on top. Resolves. Discard a card, draw a card. Eclipsed Realms, not bad. I wonder what you're thinking here, friend. You made Blight 2. Reveal. Graveyard. Land. We're just going to get in with those. These all have first strike. They've got to block all 3. Well, no, they've only got to block 2, to be fair. And next turn we can follow up with a Gallant Foul Knight. Yes, probably. End turn. I leave that on top. It doesn't give me anything flying, but I only have 10 cards left in the deck, and I am going to be swinging out most turns. Next turn, I actually have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they only have 4 blockers. So if they don't have anything in hand right now, Pass to combat. Awesome, hell yeah! One O with a nice deck. I'm here for that. All right. We're going to keep this again. We got another Thought Wef Lieutenant. I don't do it, do I? I don't think I do. It's important for me to be proactive. No blocks. He's going to attack. I'm going to keep out his Wary Farmer. If he indestructibles me, I am very upset. Oh, that feels good. I do need to stop drawing lands. That's fair. Ooh, the Dawn Blessed Pennant. It gains indestructible. So you cannot destroy it. Now you are down to 8. Now mind you, I've drawn a lot of lands. That's not good. You can only block with one thing. I can block with 2 things. That's really unlucky there. Ugh. One, two, 7, 8, 9. I've only drawn 5 non-land cards. Have I actually drawn double the lands? Unlucky. No blocks. If I draw a creature. Yay! Wow, I finally drew a creature. That was good. That was a risky attack on their part. I wonder if they assumed I would have to block in the assumption that they had a Thought Weft block or something like that. But no, I was playing that like playing to my outs. I drew. Did I start with two or? I might have started with like 4 land in hand. So I might have only drawn 5 land. But 5 land and two cards. It happens. But hey, we got there. That was a risky one though. Viljan. Ian? Ian? Villain? We'll keep this. I'm gonna play out this right away. I would normally want to try to get like value from the Thought Weft charge, but this is gonna get in for some damage. Ooh, okay. It's blue. Iron Shield Elf, not bad. Kithkin. Don't have something to destroy that. The Iron Shield Elf is a good one. Blighted Blackthorn, dang. So how do I want to do this? I do think I want to play the Brigade. Yeah, get in. Discard a card to make your Iron Shield Elf indestructible. Resolves. Next. Kill this thing. My Reluctant Dawnguard lives. End my turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Omni-channel Changeling. Okay. Battlefield is a copy of any creature. A Brigid. Get rid of that elf. Reveal. Nice. Gonna auto pay. You play this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this taps for 3. I'm going to play this. And this. One, two, three, four, 5. So I can tap this for this, and then this. Play this. Play this, leave that up. Alright, next. And we're going to leave the tapper back. We're just going to get in with those. The Clawchon Festival can stay on top. Stone Grove Knight, sure. Nice 5 mana 5/4. Gathering Stones is a really, really good card, by the way. I will pay that. I will then play with Thought Lieutenant. This is going to pump the 3/3. Then I'm going to play this. This is going to pump the Brigade. And then that's going to have 2 more. And when that comes in, it's going to pump the Brigade. That's going to pump this. And this is going to tap down this with one of those. And then we're just going to swing. I don't know if that kills him or not. It does. It does very heavily. Oh my goodness. This is why I love Quick Draft. You get some really synergistic decks like this. And this is a solid one. I'm feeling pretty good about it. Boom, boom. 3-0. Let's keep it going. Blauster. We will keep this. Behold the Kithkin. We're going to behold the 4-drop. Get in for 4. And we hope that we draw lands. Get in. This 1, 2, 3 is kind of insane. Boom, boom, boom. You have to block one of those two. Good game, friend. This curve has been insane. Nice. I was wondering what they were thinking there. You got to kill my thing. I respect it. Solid Kithkin deck. Not the best Kithkin deck, but I will say I think Kithkin is my favorite draft. I think elves might be better, but I think elves might be overdrafted. I think a lot of people are drafting elves. Opponent goes first. We do have a 2-drop, so we'll keep it. We are going to be able to get to our 4-drop, so there's at least that. First time we've seen Riss. Zumi Maru. Are we playing mono red? I'm gonna save this. What you got going on over there, friend? Not having a 3-drop kind of sucks. Oh. Okay. Yeah, let's save the Riss, actually. If they've got something here. They don't, okay. I was almost hoping they did. Boulder Blash or whatever, 2-1. When that creature dies, a certain exile any number of cards. Then choose a card, exile this way until end of turn. You may play that card. A mountain. Interesting. So that's fascinating. Deals X damage to target creature. When that creature dies this turn, exile. That seems like a waste. That seems like an insane removal card. And they didn't even play the land. That's kind of crazy work. Okay. I get the trade and I get a 2/2 out of it. It's nothing special, but boom. We have a Guilt-Leaf's Embrace that we're going to be able to play if they try to remove something. I could have removed those counters on Reluctant Doongard. Look at his helmet. A little geeky helmet over there. Boulder Dash, 2-1. Sure. Indestructible. Nice. Boom. Eight 7 with trample and 7/4. Nice, lethal again. So Kithkin seems to be the move if you're doing quick draft. At least if you're doing the first rounds of quick draft. I'm probably going to be doing quite a few of these. I really do just enjoy how quick these can go. 5-0 with a nice Kithkin build. You're kind of able to get more of those synergies, which is always super nice. Let's keep this smoke trees. Okay, Mr. Opponent. Mr. Smoke Trees, are you in here? Maybe. Maybe they won't do this. I'm looking at this hand. I'm like, hey, this is great. We got 2 Thoughtweft Lieutenants. Riss is an elf, but I mean, we can still use him. Uh-oh. Moon Shadow. Whenever 1 or more permanent cards are put into your graveyard from anywhere. This card looks insane, by the way. I mean, physically the art. Like, look at this. This is probably some of the sickest art. Oh my gosh. All right. I should have. I can keep out his Moon Shadow next turn. We'll see what he plays. I'm not gonna block the 2/2. Not gonna attack. Gathering Stone is interesting. Oh my gosh. That's actually insane. Oh, high perfect Morcant. This is going to be a difficult one. I'm going to personify this creature, bring it back, get myself a 1/1, build out some stuff. Tap 3 untapped elves you control. Like, dang. I will say, this is some of my frustration. You got 2 cards here. What are you thinking about? Are you looking up what 2 mana cards I could have here? This card, I will say, is very, very good. A little bit better than what I've got going on over here with my couple of tutus, but... What are they thinking about over there? Are they just trying to tilt? It's only in these situations where I wonder, like, what they've got going on. What are you thinking? They're mythic. Like, this is a person. Do they have an instant speed removal spell? Nameless Inversion or something like that? One, two, three, four. I probably should have pumped that one up once and blocked there, but I'm going to double block here. Hexproof and indestructible, okay. Great. No attacks. Yeah, we got nothing here, man. You've played a mythic in 2 rares, and it's taken you your whole turn to, like, figure all this shit out. My friend, what? I think we are kind of screwed here. Reveal it. Do not think that that saves us, friends. So concede. Good game. A little bit slow there, Mr. Smoke Trees. I don't know if it requires you to think that hard. But some people, they require a lot of thinking. That was a good one, though. 5-1. We couldn't beat the double rare elves, or double rare with a mythic elf. Mythic turn 1, turn 4. Ugh. That was kind of gross. They could have had better, mind you. It's worth noting, and I want this to be clear. They could have had a better start. It wasn't bad. They had an amazing start, but it could have been better, and that's the crazy thing for me. Remove 2 counters. Return target creature with mana value 3 or less. Ooh, I don't like that. I'm gonna get it in for 4. Three colors. Another Creekwood safe, right? Dang. I need lands, friend. One land and we're in a good spot, honestly. Two lands and we're in a much better spot. Six, 5. You got this, friend. The thing is, so they're stuck on 3 mana, just like we were stuck on 3 mana. They can start trading off and like getting value. These are going to be annoying. The double Creekwood safe right is a little aggressive, honestly. But we're going to have to play through it regardless, so... What you got going on over there, Caitlin Bubba? I can't tell if they're hiring anything or if they're just running out of time. Just take the 6. All you. You gonna run out of time again? I don't know why this keeps happening as we get like higher ranked and get more wins. It seems like a little bit of a bad-mannered situation, if you ask me. But you can't fault some people, man. Some people are just being some people. I do hope that if you guys are playing on Arena that you aren't the type to rope repeatedly like that. I do also hope that if you're drafting on Arena, you're getting the really sick Creekwood Safe Right, Moorcant's Loyalist style deck. I really do want to play a deck where you get to play like 4 Moorcant's Loyalists and a bunch of Creekwood Safe Rights and just have a sick Elf Brew. Bot Left Lieutenant is nice, but Moorcant's Loyalist I think is a little bit better. Nice, you played a 0-4 and your whole timer went up. Love that for you. Yeah, so we're going to do this. Target a creature I control. This one again. Yeah, that one again. And then I'm going to tap down. Boom. And then I'm going to swing it. It says first strike. First strike, first strike, first strike, first strike, first strike. All in. What you going to do? Yeah, you can double block there. One block there. And then you're going to take lethal. Bada bing, bada boom, friend. Block there, sure, die. You're down to 1. Remember, the first strike damage took out his Moorcants before anything else, so the damage contributed. He feels really bad about that one. Yeah, good game. So, in that combat, just in case you were curious, first strike damage always happens before regular damage. So the first strike damage killed his +1/+1, creating a board state where my first strike damage of 2 to his 3, you know, he lost the +1, had 2 damage, that was static on his creatures, and they all died. So none of my creatures died, or at least my tokens didn't die. Not a bad spot to be in, and that's why we swung out kind of hard. He didn't really have any good blocks. There was nothing that he was going to be able to really do in that situation, so... Fragments. Uh-oh. Alright, let's keep this. That's a good one. Behold a Kithkin. Whenever another creature you control enters. So this is another creature. End turn. Do I play the 2/2? I don't think I play the 2/2. I want the value from the 2/2. Sure. Whiff! I think it's, like, extremely unlikely for this to whiff. We're gonna play this. We're gonna get in. He is blocking. To be expected. This was going to be able to get it regardless. That's annoying. No attacks. We'll surveil 1, personify. Reaping Willow might give me some some value here, but yeah, no. It's better that we dig a little bit deeper and get to like Gathering Stone or something like that. We've got 2 of them in the deck. Look at this card art on Reaping Willow though. That's so crazy. Chaos Spewer, gonna hit the Vile Braggart. That. Not bad. Now this is kind of perfect. Oh. Yeah, we want that on top. No attacks. We probably will double block. No, I'm gonna single block with a token here. Ooh. I'll take that. No attacks, end turn. We'll put that on bottom. Sorry, graveyard. May blight 2 if you don't lose 3 life. Lose that 3 life. I'm gonna have this enter. I'm gonna hit that. And I'm gonna double block this. You're gonna hit that with a removal spell? Sure. Okay. Draw. So let's play the Hobble Hurler. No attacks. We got a 4-5. You got a Blight 2 or lose 3. Sure. Don't use the Feed the Flames. Brambleback Brute. Oh, I don't like that. Draw. You get to play that. And then we get to play this. Take care of that. No attacks. Blight 2. You're gonna kill the bile. Yeah, that's gonna kill that, and then they've got good game. Dang. That was a good goblin deck. I was not able to get out there. 6-2. We're playing for all the marbles here. I'm on edge. The adrenaline's getting to me. Board addict. Crafty. Let's see if we can do it, folks. Bring it back for a trophy. We're gonna keep this. We'll see what happens. The forest is a good draw. Next turn, Reluctant Downguard. Duneguard. Oh, the basic land cycling. Okay. For a mountain? Fair. Get in for 3. I'm not going to be blocking your Flame Chain Mauler, that's for sure. Deluxe. So when this enters, boom. So that's going to be 4. 5. Get in. A Vibrance cast with double red. Oh my gosh, no! And you get to search your library for a land. Oh my goodness. Not like this. Wary Farmer. Okay. The Vibrance. Vibrance is a really, really good one too. It is an insanely good card. No blocks. I'm going to take the 4. They've got a nice little teamer, like elemental. Teamer elementals right here. If he's got the card that can return 2 things to hand, right now, I concede. Oh, those last couple of games were a doozy. I mean, I'll give it a smiley face. I don't think I should give that a smiley face. Guys, sorry to disappoint you right in that end run there, but 6-3 for my first quick draft. Not a bad one. We got some packs. We're going to claim that up, and we're also going to go open those. I do have a Dragonstorm pack here, so let's open that too. Bada bing, bada boom. A Surok, my first one. The fact that I don't have any Surok is kind of crazy. 2 Lorwyn packs. And a Mythic to go along with. A Lockmere, my first one. And my second, third, maybe, Sonar. Not bad, not bad. But thanks for joining me on this one, guys. I hope you guys had a lot of fun. And remember, if you're new here, my name's Cody Lee. I upload a brand new draft video every single day. And if that's something that interests you, like, comment, subscribe, tell those robots you like this type of content. And I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Have a good day, guys.